What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, if so, to another market update video here at Benefit Central. I'm Benjamin, and today Bitcoin in the S&P charts. But before I get right into the market, please leave a like, drop a comment, and if you could subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Everybody, our trade that we did put in and are still holding today did decide to break lower. However, this is a longer trade that I am hoping to long for. But as you can see on the daily, we did end up getting a GBI that ended up passing all wicks, so all TPs were meant for that sell. Where I put that square in. I'll show you a zoomed in detailed layout of that in a minute on the hourly, but as of right now we did end up breaking past our indicator. We didn't break past our red. However, this is what we said in the last video, that we should see it come back down if we didn't break bullish, see a retracement, come back down to get these indicators involved back into the market. But as of right now, I'm not really worried that we will break past this at all. But if we do, I will be taking my trade out around below our indicator. If we do get a close below this, around 21,500, around 21,500, excuse me. But as long as we are holding ranges around this area, we should continue bullish, just because we broke out of our neck pattern. And this is bullish, we're continuing bullish. However, do remember that we did get a few spikes out from our last consolidation and still broke bearish. So it realistically is just up to how we react in the next few days to this week. We have a very busy week this week. I believe July 28th is when we will be getting our reports for the inflation and about whether we're in a recession or not. But other than that, I know that there is a bunch of FOMO and a few other things in media that are popping right now to try to get you either out, shaken out, or shook back into the market, depending on what is being said about what. But realistically, just play it smart, be patient, and just watch the charts. The charts will show you everything that needs to happen. We did know rejection was going right there. No, I did not mess up by putting that trade in. That's honestly around a great price. It's around 23,000. But as of right now, I am just currently holding. I will be live again to review this trade just in case anything changes. But as of right now, for today, we do have a few more hours before the next daily close. And as you can see, we are trying to fight to close above that 22,000 level. Maybe we'll slide down and touch this one more time to try to push back up. But a close below 22,000 will be a little bit concerning for the markets, just because that is a bit of support that we've had around for our neckline. So closing below that would possibly mean more bearish momentum. However, we do have our indicator trying to push that back up. Looking at the weekly for you guys, our RBI that we had stated did succeed, but it just didn't pass certain levels that we'd like it to. We did reach 24,000 with a good trade and swing off of that trade, so that was well. However, our next weekly open, we did end up forming our wick, hopefully, like we have for several times, touching a bottom and then pushing forward. I doubt that this week will end up swallowing all of this and pushing us back down. However, it can. That is an option in this, just because of our 200 indicator, as well as if we do close and make it this far, we'd have to bypass all our indicators as well as support. But breaking past all of this, as well as 21,500, we would end up seeing around 21,000 and below, for sure, around this last close or last low of the last weekly candle. But breaching this would just show that we are doing a bear 180, squeezing past all of this bullish momentum and continuing further to this wick or support. So just be cautious around this, just because that is a possibility in the market right now. But jumping into the S&P 500, since it wasn't open throughout the weekend, and on the S&P 500, you can tell that we did close above our neckline, right around here. I'd say our neckline was the close. And we finally came back and retested this for support. However, looking in on this, you can tell that we can get some bearish momentum as long as we break and breach the 39.27, which could influence the rest of the markets, like crypto, to continue. However, I do see us on our higher highs and higher lows as well as our support that is kicking in around S&P. So we realistically just need to see how today closes. We shouldn't see too much volume on today. We only have a few hours until the day does close. So a cross like this or doji could be great. However, this could just be another pivot for a close below, or it can be a U-turn for us to continue upward. So we really just need to see how today closes and test support. But checking on Ethereum, excuse me, you can see that we did come back past our neckline. right here. Breached it completely, was a successful trade. I partially got on this. I didn't jump into it right away just because I wasn't too sure. But a breach of this, closed above it, and it continued all the way back up. Now testing, some people, I had a box, but some people were saying that this was the box that it's in, was that was neckline. I say neckline is here. This was TP realistically, and now we're testing the support of that TP at around 1400, 1500. So we should see us again test support. As long as we can close above, then we should see us retest the resistance that we've had of this next box around 17 to 2000, I believe, for Ethereum, right around here, 2000 to 2100. But we'll bring it back down to right there. That's our next graph right here. I'll be going on live to edit all the graphs, and you guys could check everything out. Just trying to show you guys a naked eye on everything as of right now on how the markets are realistically moving. But however, looking at XRP, we are pretty low, as you can tell. But we did get rejected off of our neckline, not being able to get really much momentum past that. I guess just off of the timing and momentum and volume that was being traded in XRP, it just didn't add up to the dates of when Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as the S&P, were moving up. I guess it just didn't have enough volume and didn't squeeze past our neckline like we did for the other alts and cryptos. However, we are rejecting it as of right now, finding another support around. You would say that it should be its neckline, but it's not. It would be around its last support or resistance, you could say, that turned into support. So as long as we can get a close above this and continue, it was 35 cents for XRP, so we should be able to get a bounce off of this and continue up. If we do not, however, expect prices of our floor, where that triple bottom was, at around 29 cents. So do just be careful around the pricings for right now. We do have a busy week coming up with crypto. But other than that, that was just another market update video for you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the middle.